I've never seen the Aragon movies, so I don't really know how it measures up. But I'll let you know that they changed things that were vital to the plot for no reason. And it genuinely just made the story worse. So, I mean, a good start is that Percy is 12 in the first book. That sounds horrifying, but demigods are easily sniffed out by monsters, so they tend not to survive past 12. Now, with that in mind, Logan Lerman was something like 16 when they filmed it. And I think, oh my god, what's her name? Alexandra, who played Annabeth, she was like 18 or 20. They're supposed to be the same age. They're supposed to be 12. Continuing on, there's the whole claiming thing. In the books, the demigods are claimed by their godly parent, or they don't know who their godly parent is, which ends up being something that's super important to the story and is brought up consistently throughout the story, and was something that Percy brought up to the gods, because many children were unclaimed and felt abandoned, which is a huge reason that all the shit that happened was because the demigods felt abandoned by their parents and were easily manipulated into working against them. So they left that out completely. Also, they changed part of it so that the relationships between the children and the gods were less strained, even though their strained relationships not only made sense because gods are not supposed to really get involved in mortal matters because they'll make a bigger mess of things, but again, it was something that contributed to the demigods working against their parents. They changed it so that Zeus banned the gods from seeing their children. Why? I cannot think of a single goddamn reason Zeus would ever do that. The reasoning brought up in the movies was that Poseidon was spending too much time with Percy and his mom, and so he started to become human, which... The more I think about it, the more I want to bang my head against the wall. Another thing, all of the demigods need a prophecy to go on a quest, or else they stay at camp. They just left that out. They also left the Oracle out until the second movie, which the Oracle was also important. It was less important to Percy's story specifically, but it genuinely was important to everything that was going on. Another thing is that if you remember from the movies, Kronos was raised in the second one, and first of all, you can't lay your eyes on a god's face without being incinerated, let alone a titan's. Second of all, they literally were building up to the fight between Kronos and the rest of them to the last book. That was a final battle. They just threw it in the second fucking movie. And that's only the beginning. So... Okay, so Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus made a pact to not have kids because there was a prophecy that one of their kids might destroy Olympus. More or less, yeah. But it seems they all broke the pact. Actually, Hades didn't. It's kind of a long story involving a Lotus casino. Oh, like the Lotus Eaters, right? Sleeping in a lotus bed one night can last 100 years, right? Basically, yeah. Alright. You were, weirdly chill about this. It's Greek mythology, there are weirder things. You know what? That's definitely fair. Where are we going, by the way? To meet some people. Ominous, okay. Pinecone face! Seaweed brain! We've got another one! Of us? Unclaimed. Oh no shit. Should I be afraid? Maybe a little bit. This is Talia Grace, hunter of Artemis, daughter of Zeus. Oh, cool. Wait, Talia like Talia's tree? Yeah, exactly, like Talia's tree. I'm missing something, aren't I? A little bit. I used to be the tree. Oh. Oh, did Apollo hit on you or something? Yeah, once. How did you know about that? I didn't. That was just a... So they're not related? No? Oh, never mind then. Wait, like Hyacinthus? Well, yeah, among other things. Well, I'm not... He's sort of my brother, so... I know, that wasn't... I didn't think it was a Hyacinthus situation. Then what were you thinking? Hyacinthus is not the only story of someone being turned into a plant because of Apollo. There's others? Yeah, actually, quite a few of the stories are stories of people trying to avoid Apollo and turning themselves into plants. Wait, really? Yeah, people who very much were not interested in Apollo either threw themselves off of cliffs or turned themselves into plants. And even the ones who were interested sometimes got turned into plants, so... Percy, there's 2 of you. It's kind of looking that way, isn't it? Well, try not to piss off as many gods as he has. I will make a note of that. How did you insult a god and I'm the one who ended up the butt end of the joke? 'Cause it's you, Jackson. Come on. To be honest with you, in my mind it was Apollo's idea for him to do that, so... Another moment of just Apollo not having a single care in the whole world about what other people think. Yeah, so apparently, canonically, Percy asks her that, and Annabeth explains that yes, she does, and she doesn't want to think about how. I've gotten conflicting answers about mine, but I think the one that I've gotten the most is Apollo, and I think with the just overall assessment of my personality, that makes the most sense out of the options I've gotten. So we're just gonna go with Apollo and not worry about it. As for our camper, who's to say? I didn't think people would care enough about the video I made to actually wonder about what cabin that camper is, so I didn't even think about it that much. And when I make characters like that, I kind of end up developing them very differently. Overall, when I make characters, it's less I'm making decisions about them and more I'm getting to know them. I don't really know how else to explain it, because it's just, I develop them to a certain point and I just know. And especially with how they started, it started off as me just being them, like acting as them. You kind of have to become them. So I get to know them kind of by acting as them. It's a process for sure. So at the moment, I just haven't really seen enough of their personality and who they are to know. I've seen a lot of people say like Hecate or Athena. Keep in mind, so far the main thing we've seen about their personality is the hyperfixation. And remember how Nico was when he first came to camp. It's a similar vibe, though they're not gonna have a personality shift like Nico does. A lot of people have also said they want them to be a big 3 child. I feel like that would just make the story a lot more complicated than I ever wanted it to be. So we're gonna assume that it's not big 3 and see what happens. Oh no, it's starting. Haven't heard this one in a while.
3, 2, 1, bang. 3, 2, 1, bang.
I'm just a silly girl in a stupid dumb old world. I'm just a silly girl in a stupid dumb old world. And he is perfect, 'cause he's supposed to be. If the narrowed down options are Athena or Apollo, I don't think I'm more like Athena than I am Apollo. Like, I love Athena, don't get me wrong, but I think I do more things that Apollo kind of oversees. The only thing I really do that's like Athena would be like crafts. I make things, so yeah, but that's also like Hephaestus, so I think overall my personality and interests line up more with Apollo than they do Athena. I mean, I'm open to hearing your reasoning for why you think I'm an Athena kid, but I don't see it. See? It's really me, Adriana Grest. We've met before. I'm sure you remember one of those times I fell off a building, so. Oh, we've met a lot more than you even know. What? Spots off. Marinette? Mm-hmm. Oh, but wait, but the multi-mouse? Man, that was a plot, a whole scheme to make sure you didn't figure out who I was. Wow, and all I did was pretend I thought it was an elementary school. Yeah, that worked really well. Holy shit, that explains so much, actually. What, me telling you it's an elementary school? No, that you're Adrian. I mean, it's... Oh my god, it's mortifying, but... Wait, why is it mortifying? Am I that repulsive? No, oh god. Oh, fuck. How do I even... I've been rejecting you for you. This is... You've been what? Oh my god. Can I... explain? Do you remember... that... surprise with all the candles? Yeah. Oh, you saw that twice! Uh-huh, and when you found me, I was moping on my balcony over you. Cat Noir? Over Adrian? There it is. Wait, is that what all the stuttering's about? Yes! What did you think it was? That you didn't like me? Adrian, I want to give you a pass because you're a homeschool kid, but it's also been 2 years. Everyone else knows. Even Kagami knows. Kagami knows and she dated me. Oh. Don't worry about it. I encouraged it. Oh. Well, in my defense, you were giving me nothing, so. Oh my god, I've been calling you just a friend this whole time. Yeah, that felt great, by the way. I was just so hung up on, like, well, you. Evidently. I mean, we both are kind of at fault for that. We've been rejecting each other for each other. This is... So are you saying that thing with the wax statue wasn't a joke? Can we please never bring up the wax statue? Ever? For the sake of my own sanity? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, wait. What? Chat Obviously you didn't tell everyone who I was. You were Cat Noir! Chat What is that? Do you know who they kind of remind me of, though? Who? Come on. Not so much now, but definitely their first day of camp. Oh, I see it. Have they met him yet? You know what? I don't know. Have you met Nico D'Angelo yet? No? Well, that's our next stop, then. Don't let me keep you. Alright, come on, newbie. We're going to the infirmary. Hey, Will? Yeah? Do you know where Nico is? Yeah, I sent him to get some supplies. Can you help us find him? It's kind of important. More important than reattaching a severed limb? Then what? Don't worry about it. No, not that important. I'll take your time. Can I ask how the severed limb happened? Not right now, but you'll have plenty of time to ask about severed limbs while you're here. Okay, I was almost done. Why do you need Nico? I have someone he needs to meet. Who is this? Have you not met him yet? No, was I supposed to? Generally, meeting the healers is important. Where did you go on your tour? The tour was kind of like 5 minutes, and then they pushed me on to you, so I saw the cabins. Oh, so you just got here. That's fine. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Thanks. Do you know who your godly parent is? No. How old are you? 18. Percy? I'm giving it a week. Okay. So you're an Apollo kid? Yep. Head counselor, head of the infirmary. Percy said your last name was Solace, right? Yeah. Oh wow, that's fitting in more ways than one. What do you mean? Well, like the prefix of it, sol, it means sun. Or it's even the prefix for other words that mean sun, like in French, soleil. And solace also means comfort in English, so. Oh, I guess I never thought about it that way. Huh. That's all you have to say about him being an Apollo kid? What do they know about Apollo? Apparently a lot. Really, like what? Like he was born 9 days after Artemis? God, poor Leto. In labor for 9 days, Jesus. 9 days? Yeah, well, in some versions, Hera kidnapped the goddess of childbirth. So that definitely contributed to it, but I guess it's really telling if, like, nope, if a baby's coming, it's coming. Oh god, don't remind me. Wait, I thought Apollo was older. No, he came 9 days later, man. Wow. Can we not talk about childbirth right now? Or ever? Dude, I always forget you delivered that Seder, I'm so sorry. You delivered a baby? Yeah. Oh dear god. I don't think I would call it acting. I cannot act for shit.
Men don't like loud women.
Good. I don't like men. Wait, why did you deliver this baby? There was no one else really there to do it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, fair enough. You are very calm about the things you are learning right now. You told me Greek mythology is real. A 15-year-old delivering a baby compared to anything else that happens in Greek mythology? Like, Artemis helped give birth to Apollo and became like a goddess of childbirth. Again, she's been alive for 9 days. That's one reason to become a maiden goddess. I feel like that's a very tame reaction to giving birth to your brother 9 days after you were born. I agree. Oh, Nico! Oh god. Whoa, what's going on? We spent way too much time talking about childbirth just now. Fair. Do you need me for something? No, nothing like that. Percy said you needed... Yeah. Nico, we have a new camper. And? Just... Hi. If it's any consolation, I also don't know why I'm here. Were you, like, dead or in the underworld recently? You deal with dead people? Yeah, I'm a son. Jackson, did you drag her here without telling them anything about me? Pretty much, yeah. Of course you did. I'm a child of Hades. Oh, cool. Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? I don't know, like you think I'm gonna call you a slur or something. A slur? What? I feel like that's what I look like whenever I tell people I'm gay, and I'm just sitting there like, please don't hate crime me. You're gay. Jackson, is that why they're here? I promise that is completely new information for me. Why, what does me being gay have to do with... Oh, am I gonna get hate crimed? Shit. No, Oh, are you dating Will? Yes. Yeah. Cool. No, wait. Right, back. Why did you look at me like I was gonna, like, hate crime you? Because I'm a child of Hades? God of the dead? I know who Hades is. You do. And you... What? Children of Hades have a reputation? Like a bad one? Yeah. But Hades is, like, the best. What? Right, yeah, things have changed a lot. Did he, like, do something recently to, like... I feel like I should know that. To earn his... Did he do anything recently to earn his current reputation? Yeah. No, that's just the rep he's always had. The one where everyone uses him as a scapegoat? What? There it is. Percy, what the fuck? Just wait. How long have you had that book? The whole time. I don't go anywhere without one. You sound kind of like Annabeth. No, but seriously, like, why... What? Hades' bad reputation is for what? Kidnapping Persephone? I feel like that's a fair reason to... Kidnapping your wife is not the best. Kidnapping your wife after her father told you to kidnap her? Because you also kidnapped your wife? Say that again. Persephone's father, Zeus, told Hades to kidnap Persephone. That always works out for him. Also, like... If you're gonna give Hades a bad rep for kidnapping his wife, where is all the energy of giving Zeus shit for eating his wife and kidnapping his other wives? Zeus ate his wife? Oh yeah, and he kidnapped Hera. Where's all the shit that you're giving to the children of Zeus? What the fuck? Oh, so when you meant, like, he's used as a scapegoat, you mean he's used as a scapegoat? What? Like, what is he known for? Sure, there's the punishment of Sisyphus and Tantalus and then Theseus and Persephone. Again, if you look at what happened with him and Persephone, that's pretty tame compared to a lot of other things that happen to women in Greek mythology. Things that happen to women by the gods. But I'm sure no one wants that brought up ever, right? No, I really wouldn't like that. But because Hades is an easy scapegoat, influence of Christianity, the closest thing that Greek mythology has to Satan is Hades. Also, sure, people are hesitant to talk about Hades because it makes them confront the idea of their own mortality. I can understand that much, but also, like, if you think about other things, Tantalus, Sisyphus. I mean, Sisyphus did not just piss off Hades, he also pissed off Thanatos and Persephone. Actually, he pissed off most of the gods because they got together to figure out what to do about him because he kept killing people. Hades was like, well, we can just kill him. And they were like, yeah. And then he kidnapped the god of death. Thanatos was not pleased either. And now he has a very ironic punishment. Come on, he cheated death, avoided death, which was an ultimately pointless endeavor, because you do eventually die. And now he gets to do another pointless task for the rest of his life. I mean, Tantalus? Murdering his son and feeding him to people? Now he has another ironic punishment? Come on. Also, apparently people are just ignoring the times that Hades helped people. Hercules was like, hey, can you bring my best friend's wife back? And told him their love story, and then Hades was so moved that he was like, yeah, sure. Also, Orpheus. Didn't Orpheus not reunite with his wife in the end? Yeah, because he did the one thing Hades warned him not to do! Jackson, what the fuck? They were not this passionate 10 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sorry, that was aggressive. Just, like, even Theseus. He sauntered into the underworld with his best friend because his best friend wanted to kidnap and marry Persephone. On what planet is that a good idea, to walk into Hades' domain to kidnap his wife? I'm sorry. Ugh. And so many things that involve Greek mythology in any way whatsoever somehow paint Hades as the villain for no reason. Like, have you seen The Goddess of Spring? That shit is terrifying. Or even the Hercules movie? Okay, I've seen Hercules, but what is The Goddess of Spring? It's like this Disney cartoon from the 30s. It's horrifying. Actually, it's partially horrifying, partially hilarious, because they drew Hades. It's hard to describe, but he looked like if Dracula and Satan had a baby. Where did you find this? The internet. It came out in the 30s. Nico, did you ever see that? No. Be grateful, it's horrifying. No, but I want to see it. I want to see this. Aren't we, like, not allowed the internet here? We'll figure it out. Yeah. Wait, you said you saw Hercules? Yeah. Oh yeah, that movie is pretty inaccurate. Tell me about it. They used his Roman name the whole movie, and then the Greek names for everyone else. What even is that? They did do that, didn't they? Yeah, also they made Hades the main villain of Hercules' story. What kind of bullshit is that? Hey, can we get back to, like, why they're here in the first place? Why it was so important that they met Nico? Yes, we've just been given so much information, and yet I still am not sure why they're here. Well, you don't see it? You don't see what I mean? Not really. Who was enthusiastically info dumping on their first day of camp? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I see it. This is about the myth of magic hyperfixation. Percy, are you serious? Dude, this is so similar to what you were like. This was 5 years ago, Percy. Let it go! You used to play Myth of Magic? Yeah. I did too, actually. It's kind of what sparked the interest. You play Myth of Magic? Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, but I probably still could. And you aren't put off that I'm a child of Hades. No, I think Hades is cool. I can summon an army of skeletons. That is the coolest thing I've heard all day. Are you still mad? If you pull something like this again, I will turn you into a skeleton. Noted. things because I'm packing to move. And I found a bunch of shit from like when I was a baby. So I have a lot of cards from when I was born. They're congratulation cards, and they're obviously for my parents, but I have them, I guess. But also, I found my baptism certificate, and you wanna know what? It came in. Look at this thing. Look at this. Also, I gotta check this. According to this, I was baptized January 9th, 2005. My birthday is September 13th, 2004. I wasn't even 4 months old. I was fresh. And again, it was in this. Why is it so fancy? How do I even get rid of this? Like, I'm not keeping this. Like, fuck that. It's very hard. I'm genuinely considering burning this. But what do I do with this? What? Also, why did I get this for when I was baptized when I was like a fresh baby out of the womb? And what? I got nothing when I fucking graduated high school, something I actually did that was an accomplishment? Like, what? Another note. Look at all of these fucking cards that I got for getting baptized. I went through them, and some of them, I don't even recognize these people's names. How many people were at my baptism? My mom's not even religious. It's my dad's side of the family that's Catholic. What the fuck? On another note, I also found papers from the hospital about breastfeeding in this bin with all my baby stuff, so that's definitely for my mother. I don't know why I have it. A lot of this stuff was in my room when I moved 6 years ago out of my house that I was in from when I was a baby. I guess I just didn't go through it. But again, why was it in my room? Why do I care about the breastfeeding pamphlets, mother? Oh, also I have the candle. This fucking, look at this. Look at this candle. I sent a picture of this to my cousin, and he said, oh, I have the same one. They got baptized as an adult. So I guess in the last 15 plus years, nothing has changed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The same card appears. There's 2 of this one, and 2 of this one. These ones I don't know. One of them's from my grandma, the other one I don't know. It's signed, but I don't recognize the name. And this is from my grandma on my dad's side. And from someone on my mom's side. That's fitting. Okay, but again, why am I the one with all the congrats cards from when I was born? Like, congrats on being born. I feel like my mom should have these cards. Like, congrats on going through 22 hours of labor. Not congrats on the baby that's 17 days early and took their sweet time. I was watching Supernatural yesterday, and I saw a parallel between a scene in Supernatural and a scene in Heartstopper, and if that's not enough to tell you that they did queerbait us, I don't